The production of synthetic insulin was a huge breakthrough in the scientific world and has had a profound impact on the lives of diabetics today. In the process, the insulin gene is taken from human DNA and inserted into E. coli. As a result, the bacteria produce insulin in mass amounts. The insulin is then harvested and given to diabetics, which helps their bodies to regulate blood glucose levels. Firstly, human DNA containing the gene responsible for the creation of insulin is located. Using restriction enzymes, which are enzymes that allow DNA to be cut in a specific area, the insulin gene is removed from the DNA. A section from a plasmid, which is DNA found in bacteria, is then cut and removed using the same restriction enzymes. Following this, the isolated human insulin gene is implanted into the unremoved sector of the plasmid, with ligase enzymes used as an aid. The plasmid is then inserted back into an E. coli bacteria. The genetically modified bacteria are bred in fermentation tanks, where, due to their genetic changes, they'll produce human insulin. The insulin is then collected. Insulin is fundamental to the management of blood sugar levels for diabetics. In people with type 1 diabetes, the pancreas does not emit insulin, and in people with type 2 diabetes, their bodies are no longer affected by insulin. Regulating these levels is essential to the health of a person, as unregulated blood sugar levels can cause kidney damage, blindness, and nerve damage. Genetically modifying bacteria is a very advantageous method of producing insulin. Compared to previous methods of obtaining insulin, which involve taking insulin from the pancreas of cows and pigs, using bacteria to harvest insulin is cheap, easy to obtain, and quick, as bacteria divide quickly. As well as this method does not involve the use of animals. It allows those with religious or ethical issues to have access to life-saving artificial insulin. However, there are some disadvantages brought about when obtaining insulin through bacteria. Despite being an exact replica of human insulin, some negative reactions from this insulin have been reported, with some including death. One other disadvantage is that the success of this method has resulted in the drop of availability of insulin from cows or pigs, which means that people who suffer from reactions from genetically modified bacteria find it very difficult to obtain other types of insulin.